Why is Virgo the most dangerous sign of the zodiac? 7. Facts about this hidden danger. Hello, have you ever heard of dangerous signs? We usually think of Scorpio with its lethal sting, or Aries with its impulsive fury. But what if I told you that true danger lurks behind a facade of perfection and discretion? What if I told you to not look directly into the eyes of a Virgo and to cross the street when you meet one, as if we were talking about a predator from a thriller? This is the contradiction we're about to uncover. The sign of Virgo is universally known for its methodical, intelligent, and incredibly hard-working nature. The image of a Virgo is one of impeccable organization, attention to detail, and the tireless pursuit of a practical and efficient life. But this pursuit of excellence, which many see as a virtue, hides a dark and, for some, lethal side. The figure of the Virgin, a symbol of purity and perfection, and the only female representation of the zodiac, serves as the perfect camouflage for the danger lurking beneath the surface. This is the dark side of Virgo, the side that makes it the most dangerous sign of the zodiac, not because of violence, but because of a combination of intellect, coldness, and a need for control that can be overwhelming. Prepare to delve into the 7 outfits that reveal the hidden nature and power of this sign. The dark side revealed: 7 facts about Virgo's hidden danger. Fact 1. The master of destructive criticism and belittling. Virgo's analytical ability is so evolved that criticism becomes their most potent weapon. In a world where most people react impulsively to a contrary opinion, Virgos operate with surgical precision. Arguing with them is incredibly difficult, as their criticisms aren't emotional attacks, but rather cool, logical observations that rarely miss the mark. Their pursuit of excellence and keen eye for detail allow them to identify flaws in systems and situations with surprising speed, making them formidable adversaries in any debate. However, when this virtue is misdirected, danger arises. The same ability that allows them to see what works can lead them to discredit the work of others. They can engage in unnecessary arguments, often because they don't tolerate differing opinions, and their sincerity, while helpful, can surface in a way that isn't always pleasing. The danger here lies in demoralization. A Virgo can disarm an opponent, undermining their confidence and value, not with shouting or fury, but with the simple, unquestionable force of a factual, meticulously constructed argument. Fact 2. The control freak and the expectation serial killer. Virgo's perfectionism is a double-edged sword. They are detail-oriented and love to be in control, fixating on the smallest details in a way that can be seen as an obsession. They set high standards for themselves and dangerously extend these expectations to everyone around them. This obsession with control is so intense that a Virgo can be described hyperbolically as the serial killer of other people's expectations. If you promise to arrive at 8 p.m., a Virgo will not only notice, but may even text you at 8:01 p.m. asking about your delay. This relentless pursuit of control isn't just about maintaining order. It's a form of domination of the environment and others. Their difficulty relaxing and enjoying themselves may be a direct consequence of this need for the world to bend to their meticulous vision. The danger isn't perfectionism itself, but the way it manifests as an overwhelming force over others, creating an environment where mistakes are intolerable and psychological pressure is constant. Fact 3. The keeper of fatal secrets. Virgo's mysterious side is one of their most intriguing and dangerous traits. They are natural observers, full of enigmas, and because they know so much about everyone around them, they can become a real danger. Virgo's nature, according to some analysts, is to take secrets to the grave, which makes them unpredictable and frightening. Their innate discretion and unwavering commitment to secrecy make them masters at leaving no loose ends. The danger of Virgo lies not in their willingness to use information to manipulate, but in their ability to store it as a silent contingency plan. Unlike other signs, who can use secrets to gain immediate advantage, Virgos hold this knowledge as a trump card that may never need to be played, but whose mere existence is already a form of power. This implicit threat and absolute secrecy are the core of their hidden dangerousness, ensuring that the likelihood of being caught in the act is minimal. Fact 4. The methodical coldness of the zodiacal detective. According to behavioral analyses of criminal data, Virgos are described as individuals designed to kill. This shocking statement should be understood metaphorically, but its essence reveals the true danger of the sign. Virgo's dangerousness lies in the lack of passion in destructive acts. While other signs may act out of revenge, impulse, or jealousy, Virgos carry out their actions rationally and methodically. Their cold, calculating nature distinguishes them from more impulsive signs. The threat is that they can plan and execute a destructive action with the same efficiency they use to organize a spreadsheet or a professional project. The danger lies in the absence of emotion. A Virgo's action is a cold, remorseless calculation, which makes it more frightening and difficult to predict. They are adversaries who can disappear without a trace, as their cautious and methodical nature ensures there are no loose ends to uncover. Fact 5. The poison of unfiltered sincerity. Virgo's sincerity, which could be one of their greatest virtues, is paradoxically a source of social danger. People of this sign are known for getting straight to the point, even when the truth is harsh. Their help can seem unfiltered, fresh, and a little boring to others, while a Scorpio might use their sting to inflict emotional pain motivated by resentment. Virgo's venom is purely analytical and logical. This lack of social filter is dangerous because it ignores the sensitivities of others. Virgos, in their quest for objectivity, can cause unintentional emotional wounds and engage in unnecessary arguments simply because their view of reality doesn't match that of their listeners. This lack of tact can alienate them from others and cause chronic conflict, especially with people who react poorly to criticism, like Scorpios. The danger lies in Virgos' inability to soften their truth, which can lead to social isolation and an environment of constant tension. Fact 6. The silent self-saboteur. Virgo's deepest and darkest danger lies not with others, but with themselves. The perfectionism and criticism they direct at others are a reflection of their own innate low self-esteem and pessimism. The utopian pursuit of perfection, which is their greatest motivation, actually condemns them to a cycle of dissatisfaction. This relentless self-criticism can turn into a form of victimization, leading them to a state of apathy and lethargy, missing deadlines and procrastinating. The danger lies in silent self-destruction. A Virgo can become their own most dangerous enemy, paralyzed by the fear of failure or falling short of their self-created ideal of perfection. The perfect project is never completed. Success is always questioned, and happiness is unattainable. This is the darkest manifestation of their perfectionism, an internal battle against an enemy that can never be defeated. Fact 7. The astrological root of power and control. Virgo's dangerousness is not a character flaw, but the extreme manifestation of its astrological virtues. The sign is ruled by Mercury and is the archetype of the 6th house in the birth chart. This astrological combination is key to understanding its power. Mercury in Virgo enhances analysis, logic, and organization, making the sign a master at translating complex ideas into clear, well-structured lines. The 6th house, in turn, governs work, routine, and personal care, intensifying the search for order and control. The combination of these two factors makes Virgos incredibly efficient and capable of masterfully solving problems. But like all strengths, this combination has a shadow. The same energy that makes them brilliant problem solvers can lead to mental rigidity and excessive criticism. This danger isn't an isolated trait, but the result of an astrological archetype that, when taken to its extreme, becomes an overwhelming and potentially destructive controlling force, both for Virgos and those around them. As we can see, Virgo's danger is subtle, methodical, and above all, a dark reflection of their greatest virtues. The same ability that makes them irreplaceable workers, efficient problem solvers, and trustworthy friends also transforms them into masters of control, criticism, and silent self-destruction. It's a sign that, at its best, can organize the chaos of the world, but at its worst, can create psychological chaos that's impossible to undo. What about you? Did you identify with any of these facts? Or know someone who fits this description perfectly? Leave a like and a comment with your sign. Let's see how many courageous Virgos we have here. If you want to continue unraveling the secrets of the Zodiac and discover, for example, which are the 5 most unfaithful signs, get ready, because that's our next topic. To not miss this video and delve even deeper into your astrological chart, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. For more content like this, check out the links in the description.